Number 3 is already. We have 2 number left, that is 6 and 12. Number 6. Now, face at the statue, please. Go on. Number 6. Are you ready?
Yes?
Now go.
Okay, so this is Fuji, Everest are examples of.
Is it mountain?
Okay, that's right. Okay, so you know the traditional Vietnamese 5 fruit tray. So this is the 4th fruit in the 5 fruit tray.
So is it papaya?
Okay, that's right. This is a kind of personality, and it's kind of like studious, like you are willing to study a lot.
Is the word hardworking?
That's right. So, like, you have typed something on your Word page, and you want to have that on the paper, and you have to use a kind of machine.
Is it photocopier?
Well, it's in the same category with photocopier.
Is it printer?
That's right. And it's a kind of transportation, and it has 2 wheels.
Is it motorbike?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, thank you. Are you ready?
Nice to, yes. Nice to meet you where you've been. I could show you incredible thing, and I will show you the incredible thing right now. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Menang. To start with, let me ask you a question. What is incredible to you? To some of you, this might mean fame, this might mean success, but to me, this means my mother. And that will be the topic of my today's presentation. To start with, let me tell you the story of Thomas Edison. When Thomas was 7 years old, one day he came home with a letter of the teacher on his hand. He gave his mother. His mother was really emotional. She tried to hold back her tears, and she told Thomas that your son was a genius, but our school isn't smart enough to teach him. Then she started teaching Edison herself, and a decade later, Edison became successful. Not until he turned 30 did he realize the truth lying in that letter that year. The content didn't say that your son was a genius, but it said that your son was an idiot and our school cannot teach him. And that is a brief story about Thomas Edison. Now, I'm going to tell you the story of my aunt, the story of my mother's. My mother, to me, is one of the greatest people on this planet Earth. She has taught me many valuable lessons about life, about being brave, about not paying attention to what others are trying to tell me, but just be myself. There was time when things get hard for me. At the start of the school year, I decided to take on studying for competition for the gifted using calculators to learn math. At that time, I found it hard to understand all the lessons, all the great numbers from billion to trillion to even billion trillion. And I couldn't put up with all the shouting from the teacher every single minute. And I couldn't put up with all of the friends who were trying to discourage me, trying to look down on me. And I even shouted at my mother angrily because she just forced me to do something that I didn't want to do. But then she didn't say a word. She just calmly came by my side. She just and said, "Son, you're capable. Just don't pay attention too much towards people's word. Just be yourself, be brave, and strive harder next time." And thanks to her words, I became more motivated. The next day, I strived harder. And at the end of the day, can you guess what happened? I made it. I achieved the third prize in the city level competition. I was so proud, so happy, because I did something for my mother. If it hadn't been for my mother, I wouldn't have been standing so confidently, so firmly, right here, talking to you guys. Last of all, I want to say that the International Women's Day is approaching on the March of 8th, a week late, about a month later. Therefore, I think it's about time you should give your mothers those beautiful words saying maybe thank you to what she had done to you for her life. Say I'm giving her the warmest kiss on her. And let's appreciate her every now and then, because she might not be here with you the entire life. Maybe one day she will disappear and you will know how much you miss her. Thank you.
You did a good job,
Thank you.
So now I have some questions for you. Do you believe that the best thing in life are free? And explain. Do you believe that the best things in life are free?
I'm free.
Yeah, free. That you don't have to pay for it. And explain.
Can you repeat the question?
The best things in life are free. Do you believe that?
Well, first of all, thank you for your question. Well, I believe that the best thing in life is freedom. I'm sorry? So, I believe that the best thing in life is freedom. Because when you have freedom, you will have the chance to do all the things that you can do. You will be more able, you will not be forced to do something that you didn't like. And by having freedom, you can do the thing that on your own, and you shouldn't be forced to do the thing that aren't suitable for you.
Thank you. So another question for you. If you didn't need to work for money, what would you do with your time?
Well, thanks again for your question. If I didn't work for money, the thing that I would do is to have disadvantaged people in the world, such as the handicapped, the poor, have a chance, and the homeless children have to improve their life. I would just like provide them with food, provide them with shelter, provide them with opportunities to learn, to improve themselves, to be better. And I would love to see that children would have a smile on their face and would not suffer from all of these wars, from all of these civil wars, like in Syria or in Iraq. I would then teach them about lessons about life. I would teach them to read, to write. I would teach them to learn English. And I would see them grow day by day.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, time's up. you ready for?
Okay, good afternoon everyone. My name is Hui Haimen, and today I'm coming for the topic, my neighborhood. So now I live in Hankou City, which is a sprawling city. It's not as busy as Ho Chi Minh City, but it still supplies me with everything I need. So in that city, I'm living in Yuhin residential area. So actually, there's not really anything special about this place. But, well, it's like where I live is in the middle of nowhere. And when I first arrived there, was in grade 3. And can you believe that when I arrived there, it's only my house in the neighborhood. And around, there were just about several houses. So, yeah, and in the later years, more people came and became my neighbors. So there are, although it is more crowded, but it's not always noisy because my neighbors are very, very polite. Like when they sing karaoke, they never turn maximum volume, which is like enough for them to hear. So like, because of that, I really enjoy living with my neighbors. And also my neighborhood is just so peaceful and poetic. And yeah, around me are very people, and they are very polite to me. And we usually come and talk to each other every weekend, so we can nurture our relationships. And in conclusion, my neighborhood had left good impression on me, and I would always like to live in this area. Thank you for your listening.
Okay, thank you. And luckily, because you have good neighbors, okay? Question for you. So, even you have good neighbors, but have you ever had any trouble with your neighbors? And give me an example.
Okay. Well, honestly speaking, one thing always have two faces. Although my neighbors are pretty kind and friendly and polite, but I cannot deny the fact that there are still some who are very rude to me. And I have to be polite still in that situation. So actually it was not my neighbors, but their guests. So when they were invited to my neighbor's house, so they sang karaoke, but they turned maximum volume, and it cost me, like I cannot sleep. I even cannot sleep at night. So it was very, very annoying. And yeah, although so, there are just several parties in a month, so I don't find that really annoying about my neighbors.
Okay, great answers. Okay. So, do you think it is important to get on well with your neighbor?
Well, honestly speaking, I think that's definitely a yes to get on well with your neighbors. Because like, you're not living alone. You are living in a neighborhood where you are surrounded by many, many people. So we cannot always be alone. So when you go out, when you go somewhere for a holiday example, you must have someone to keep eye on your house so that you won't lose any luxuries. And also, it's really good to have a good neighbor. Like, if we are children and they are old people, we can always run to them and ask for like experience. And if they are people who like at the same age as us, we can always run and ask them and like have a discussion on something or study. So that's a must to have nice relationship with your neighbor. Thank you again.
Okay, can I be your neighbor?
Well, I think it would depend on your personality, but it's okay.
Say no. Say no.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.